I do. I'm here with Kelly and Cora Caston, and as you guys know, we've been doing the Give-a-Thon here at Phoenix Children's Hospital. We do a number of interviews like this throughout the course of our broadcast, and you're always handed a piece of paper that kind of gives you the information about who you're about to interview. And when I found out that we were going to be interviewing Kelly today during our portion of the Give-a-Thon, I diagnosis heart transplant, and it just, wow. It pops off the page when you read about someone who's 4 years old going through a heart transplant. And Kelly, we welcome you in, and we thank you very much for coming out here to tell us Cora's story, because I know Cora's story basically started hours after she was born, right?
Yes, about 12 hours after she was born, we were told that she had some kind of heart condition and needed to be transported over to Phoenix Children's. And within the second day of life, they said she had hypoplastic left heart syndrome and would need a series of surgeries over the next few years.
In layman's terms, I believe that means she was born with about half a heart?
Correct.
Shocking.
Yes, it was a huge surprise for us.
And probably took a while to kind of come to grips with that, especially when everything's going so fast. Here you are 12 hours after she was born, and she's being airlifted within hours. It had to have been a very emotional time.
It was. You didn't know what was going on. You weren't sure what was going to happen. And the staff at Phoenix Children's Hospital really helped us through that process.
What has been the process since then? Cora is now 4 years old. She's sitting about 5 feet from me. She's a little nervous right now. She's not quite sure who I am, but that's okay. It's all right. I've got something for you here in just a second. What has been the process for you over the last 3 or 4 years now with Cora, with the treatment, and especially the big surgery she had, I believe, in January, correct?
Yes. We spent about 6 months after she was born here at the hospital, where she had 3 different heart surgeries. Was able to go home for a couple of years, and then this past year had to be readmitted to wait for a heart transplant. And it was huge that we were able to stay in Phoenix, because the heart transplant program here at Phoenix Children's just opened in July.
Just opened in July, and is now already the 5th largest pediatric care center for cardiac in the nation already, and it just opened in July. So very fortunate that you were able to be here for that, and it's sort of that good fortune that I think we think about with Phoenix Children's Hospital, or at least that I know I think about with Phoenix Children's Hospital, how lucky we all are to have this magnificent facility right here in our own backyard.
Yes, and it allowed our family to stay together. She has an older brother who was in 2nd grade, and if we had to travel someplace else, he would have been left here with our dad, and we would have been separated for many months.
Tell parents who are listening right now why they should pick up the phone and call, and why this place is so important to us here.
Phoenix Children's has been wonderful to our family. It has allowed us to stay together. They have a great facility, a great staff. They keep going, and it's a phenomenal facility to have anything but bad.
How is Cora today?
She is doing wonderful. She is a new person.
She is? I hear she's keeping up with her big brother, and she's able to do everything and everything that she would possibly want to do as a 4-year-old, right?
Yes.
Getting into everything, I imagine.
Yeah, she's making up for lost time.
Is she? Is that what she's doing? Hi, Cora. How are you? You're what? You went swimming? You went swimming? That's fantastic. Love swimming. That's great. I have something for you. Can I give you something? You want to take it? You want to say, oh, look at that smile. We're best friends now, aren't we? Yeah, absolutely. We are best friends. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Cora Caston, 4-year-old. We have a heart transplant, and her mother Kelly, who is here as well. And that, Bruce, Pamela, Gambo, that is what this place is all about.